Hey everybody, it's Dan. Been working on a little project for the last few days, and I don't know why, but I really wanted to make a pickup winder. I've been looking at how to test pickups and how to try to figure out the peak resonant frequency, and I got an LCR meter so I can measure the inductance, really just because I want to know and understand the difference between pickups. I mean, honestly, there are pickup manufacturers that make pretty much everything you could want, and for the amount of time and work that goes into them, most of them are not unreasonably priced. The cool thing about, for example, Seymour Duncan pickups is you know exactly what you're getting. If you order a pickup that's supposed to have 7.5K resistance and 4 Henrys of inductance or whatever, you know that's what you're going to get. You know what the resonant peak frequency is, and pretty much every one of that model that they make is going to be really close to the other one. So they've got a really good system down for pickup manufacturer. I don't think my little device is going to put them out of business anytime soon. But I did want to be able to play with it and experiment with making some of my own pickups, and to have the ability to repair a pickup if I wanted to. So let's look at the device I ended up with. All right, so I started off with this project box. It's just a black electrical project box. I've put a couple of stickers on it that I had laying around here. That was $10. The DC jack, which you don't actually need. I mean, you can just wire it up straight, but I wanted the jack to be able to plug it in. Couldn't get just one of those, so I had to buy 4 of them for $10. I mounted it to this cutting board. You can get a cutting board pretty much anywhere. I got this one off of Amazon. It was pretty cheap. It was $7.50. This speed controller, it's got forward and reverse, and it goes from pretty slow to pretty fast. Speed controller was $10. This is a fishing line winder. It came with some more parts than this. It's intended to hold a spool of fishing line. And it had a suction cup base, and I just kind of took apart what I needed and mounted it to this cutting board to use to control my wind. The motor itself is a 12-volt DC motor. It was only right around $15, but it didn't really have any way to mount it, so I found a mounting hub specifically for that. So it's mounted inside to that hub for, not the hub, the motor mount. For motor mount was $9. This little hub, got an extra one around here because I had to buy 2. A little aluminum hub that mounts to that D shaft using these little hex screws, and then it has these little 4mm holes, and that's just a piece of like nylon board that I had around here that I cut for my pickup mount. Used double-sided tape to mount humbuckers on there. The counter and the little magnetic counter right there, that was $15. I think that's about it. Those mounting hubs were $11 for 2. Again, I only needed one of them. Altogether, I spent about $110. I'm sure you could find some of this stuff cheaper and maybe source some things that you already had, but it's a whole lot cheaper than any store-bought winder. That's a 1,000 RPM motor. It seems to work really well. I think 1,000 RPM is as fast as I'm going to be comfortable going. You can't really see or tell what you're doing at 1,000 RPM, so let me know what you think. I'll put links down in the description if you want to source some of this stuff off Amazon, or maybe compare it to some other parts. I've seen some other pickup winders on Amazon. That's kind of where I got the idea to do some of this. So let me know what you think. See you soon.